If you are wondering what this car is, it is the all-new 2021 CUPRA Leon.
Top gone red, I made a name for myself. Can't lie, I'm doing well for my age. My dogs said they're praying on my downfall. Well, they just choosing the casket, now they souls in the grave. I'm a star right, gotta bark right, I induce pain.
This is probably one of the most appealing hot hatches in the market right now. Yes, you heard it right. It's probably the most appealing hot hatches. I think a lot of it has got to do with the color of the CUPRA Leon that we have here today, which is only exclusive to CUPRA models. In case you're wondering what CUPRA is what DS is to Citroen, for instance. So CUPRA is the performance arm of Seat, in case some of you need to know. So this isn't just a regular Leon, and you can see from this piano black aggressive grille right up front with the badge that looks like some evil drawing that a kid did. Copper, no less, copper tone color. Bow lines on the bonnet, looks like power domes, and of course the whole signature LED daytime running lights that sort of mimics this logo here. I think it's, you know how like Palisade has got its signature curves and Audi has got its signature daytime running lights. I suspect CUPRA is trying to do something like that with the daytime running light as well. I mean, just trying to give it a little bit more recognition, so to speak. Now at the side you still get 19-inch wheels. I think it's probably 17 or 18-inch on the standard Seat Leon, but for the CUPRA you get 19-inch with very low profiles right here, so it looks really good. Now on the side profile, everything still remains the same. It looks like a regular Seat Leon. Only thing is you get this really bold, tough, thick line across that spans across the entire side of the car, and the dynamic line just goes on all the way, continues to the back. Now at the back right here, as with most VAG models right now, you get tail lights that spans across the width of the car, and it's very neat and very clean here. You don't get any like badging here, you don't get any badging. You just get the CUPRA moniker in black, which goes perfectly well with the grey, I reckon, and of course the Transformer evil looking CUPRA logo here. The boot, just like this, and you're faced with 380 litres worth of hauling capacity, which is on par with the Volkswagen GTI. You won't pass the anti-trolley length test, but you can still fit them in with ease, just like this, right? Only problem is, it's quite low, so to carry things in and out requires a little bit of work, a bit of backache to do it, but I think that's with like all hot hatches from VAG today. Elsewhere, you get quad tailpipes right here that are actually real. The semi-real, semi-fake, because these are actually just casings around the actual tailpipes that are underneath, but most cars are like this actually, and it's no surprise, at least this looks good and it's not fake like how some other cars do it, so yeah. The CUPRA Leon is priced at $205,000. The 2-litre turbocharged engine produces 296 brake horsepower and 400 Nm of torque. The 7-speed transmission brings the car from 0 to 100 km per hour in 5.7 seconds. For more details on the CUPRA Leon or any other car, head on to sgCarMart.com to help you make the smart choice on your next car. When you're in here, you get a lot more copper tone color to tell you that it's a CUPRA Leon that you're driving. So you get copper tone stitchings here, here, like here, and even the floor mat, man. Look at this, even the floor mat has got copper stitching. Elsewhere, you get a lot of legroom right here and a lot of headroom despite this slight sloping roof line. I'm about 1.6, so with this amount of space, with this seat adjusted to John's sitting position, I reckon you could fit up to 1.75 meters tall adults behind, not a problem. The only complaint I have is at the back seat, it's best left for 2 rather than 3. Because if I were to sit in the center, right, there's no way I can put my legs up. It's just way too high, the hump. So it's better if I put it at the sides here. And when I do that, leg room for your buddies get compromised. That's not actually the main problem. Main problem is the shoulder room. As you can see, your body is left like this much, so it's gonna be a bit of a squeeze if you fit 3 at the back. But if it's just the 2 of you guys, Seats here are great, it's comfortable, it's supple, it's really soft, and you get this perforation with some stitching design to just keep the back more trendy and more upmarket. Elsewhere, rear aircon vents with climate control and 2 USB-C ports. And you also get hooks at the sides here as with that, so that if you go out and tapao food alone and you don't really want to have to open the boot just to hook your packet of mee pota, you can just hook it here. Job done. And when you're at the helm, you still see a lot of copper tone color all over the place. I mean, the badge here on the steering wheel, stitching on the steering wheel, even the surrounds of the aircon vents are copper in color. And get this, you know how most cars have red line in red? CUPRA cars are actually in copper color as well. So when you hit the red line at 6.5 RPM, it's copper color. So it's actually quite cool. I mean, you think about it, it's like as if CUPRA went the extra mile to want to have its own identity via its color. I mean, come on man, there's even a CUPRA logo right here on the floor mat as with the driver's side. So that's how far they're going. Anyway, the infotainment system, 10-inch, is quite a cool thing. Almost the same, I mean, a similar system as compared to say the Volkswagen GTI and the Audis and the Skodas. This is slightly different. As you can see, it's a lot more vibrant, it's a lot fresher, zestier. It's not the best system, I would say, but it still comes with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Everything you need is right here, including adjusting the aircon climate control. So you don't get any physical buttons here. It's a bit troublesome, but it clears up the center console. It becomes very clean. Other than that, it's all cool. You need time to get used to the system because driving assistance is when you press the image of the car, which is actually quite cool. It's a real car, like it's an image of a real car and not some fake picture sort of thing. You can go to driving profile, comfort, sport, CUPRA, and individual. I'm obviously on individual, my favorite profile. So you get a lot of stuff here. Everything you need is all here. So as like I was saying, the only thing I don't like is you need time to get used to the system. This is your gear lever, as with the new Volkswagen Group cars. Bad thing is you can't rest your arm on the gear lever and just like, oh, go, you know. It doesn't bother me because I'm always driving in two hands, but whenever you got to change, touching this feels a bit vulgar, but you get used to it because if you're wondering if it's gonna compromise intuitiveness, it's not, because it still works the same way: drive, neutral, reverse, and of course park, just like this. You get wireless charging here as well as 2 USB-C ports. Up front, you're faced with this multifunctional steering wheel. Now get this, while a lot of cars are now into the whole piano black kind of buttons, fake buttons that give you haptic feedback, CUPRA still gives you that physical button. So when you press, you actually know that you're pressing a button and it feels good. It feels like this is what drivers need. And when you press this view button, as I was showing you guys, that 10.2-inch instrument cluster that's fully digitalized, you can customize how it looks. It's all here, all the information that you need. Question is, can this car drive like a true blue hot hatch? One way to find out. So the CUPRA Leon that we're driving right now, is this a Volkswagen Golf GTI Slayer? Yes, it is. Figures out of the way, right? 2-liter power plant that's essentially the same as a Volkswagen GTI, just tuned to produce some 50 to 55 brake horsepower more than the GTI. So this car produces 296 brake horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. These figures are nothing short of mountain moving. Start the car and you're just ready to just pump out straight. Look at the way it just goes. And you know the best part of it all? It sounds amazing. Most of the time I'm doing it because it just sounds great. And I'm not even on CUPRA mode now, by the way, which is the insane mode to be on. I'm just on individual mode because I can configure how I want the car to really feel like we we through just now, right? Just imagine the DCC gives you 15 choices of dampering options. 15 choices. While most cars give you like 3 or 4. I don't even know what the CUPRA guys were thinking, giving you 15, but that's just how specific this car can be to tailor to your needs. It's like as if the engineers took the GTI, right? And he just did a very little bit of tweaks, a little bit of tweaks up front, a little bit of tweaks on the steering, a little bit of tweaks on the suspension, a little bit of tweaks on the mirror, a little bit of tweaks on the cabin, and it became a CUPRA Leon, a car that is so impressive that you're starting to wonder, why isn't this car more oftenly seen on the roads? Maybe just poor marketing, I don't know. The guys at Sia needs to improve on that, really, because this car deserves a lot more attention than it should. And if you decide to just fool around with the car, the CUPRA Leon will not disappoint. I mean, it sends 300 brake horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque to the front wheels from the 2-litre power plant. I mean, look at the way it grips all to the front wheels. And more often than not, you will always think that, you know what, front-wheel driven cars with that much amount of power probably cause you to understeer, but not one bit. I mean, the CUPRA Leon manages to grip, 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 and grip all the way. And it just urges you to go faster and harder every single time you hit the bends. You know, the best part of all this is so much usable range within the car that at any point in time, you just don't feel like your car is slowing down. It just doesn't feel that it's out of breath. It just keeps going and going and going. It's amazing. It is just so entertaining, and it's always accompanied with a soundtrack that's just worthy of a concert hall rendition. And if you decide to take driving down a couple of notches, the CUPRA Leon will not disappoint. Granted, I am now in individual mode where my steering is set to comfort and my DCC is also set to a slightly more comfortable setting, because I don't really like how the steering feels when it's on sports or CUPRA mode. It's a bit vague actually. So comfort sort of makes me feel a little bit more confident. On that note about comfort and how user-friendly it is on a daily basis, the CUPRA Leon comes with a suite of safety systems such as lane assist, so and so forth. But the one thing that I can really appreciate is the blind spot monitor system. Instead of having the usual light at the side mirror where it blinks or lights up when a car is in your blind spot, what CUPRA did was install a strip of lights that starts here, it goes all the way one round, ends on the other side. So this one lights up and acts as your blind spot monitor system. So it actually blinks or lights up when a car is on in my blind spot, as with the same on the other side. At night it's more visible, or when I switch on my headlights, in front it'll start blinking when you're about to crash into a car, which almost happened to me, but I don't really want to try it again just to demonstrate. Yeah. So the CUPRA Leon, with all its power, all its bravado, all its comfort, all the niceties that this car brings along, is it a will buy, won't buy, or go try? To me, it's a go try. Despite me really loving this car, its ample power, its comfort, its delivery, the pace that matches its grace, it's still a go try for me. Because this car will set you back slightly over $200,000. It's a lot of money, man. I mean, I gotta work God knows how many years to see $200,000. A lot of people will never even see $200,000 in their lifetime. And I'm even saying this despite this car being really bang for buck. The GTI will set you back about the same price. It'll have better resale value, of course. The Golf R will definitely be more expensive than the CUPRA Leon that we're driving now. $200 is just a lot of money. And you're not guaranteed that when you try and sell the car next time after 3 or 4 years, somebody will actually buy it off your hands. So yeah, it's a go try. Of course, that said, if you are the elite that has $200,000 lying in a bank account and you don't mind driving the same car like me for 10 years, get it. You will not regret it. I promise you this. So there you have it, guys. That's the review of the all-new CUPRA Leon. Hope you guys enjoyed the review as much as I have enjoyed driving the car, and my oh my did I enjoy driving this baby. Please don't forget to share this video with your friends and families, and also like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please also comment in the comment box below and let us know whether or not you will buy, won't buy, or go try the CUPRA Leon. You can also follow us on TikTok at sgCarMart, and don't forget to click on hit the bell notification button so that you will be notified every time we upload new videos. In the meantime, we are going to have lunch. Stay safe, be well. Ciao.